on. There you go. Can't even get this to work. Oh, there y'all are. How's everybody doing? I've been wondering. Oh my goodness. Oh, I reckon y'all are wondering why I'm trying to get this board back on this house. You know, this little crawl-through space. I'm fixing to tell you why. Well, last night, there's a big storm and Miss Doolittle, you know, she come over. She's scared. She's afraid her little trailer house was going to blow away with her in it. So she wanted to spend the night. And I said, okay, you can spend the night. You know, it got on about 10 o'clock. Everybody's ready to go to bed. And you know, Miss Doolittle, she took her dentures out like most old folks will do. You know, they gotta soak them in that effervescent stuff, you know, so they'll be clean for the next morning. She stuck them in that little glass, and we all went off on to sleep. And sometime during the night, that blame little capuchin monkey, Daphne Diane, you know, that little black market monkey that Miss Doolittle got when Edgar moved away, she sneaked in there and got them dentures out of that glass, and she stuck them as far down as she could in the kitchen sink. Well, I didn't know nothing about it till this morning when I was trying to get the breakfast ready and get some dishes washed up, and the water just commenced to flowing all over the kitchen. Well, I figured something was in there, so I got me a wire coat hanger, stuck it in there, and I couldn't get no relief, you know. I figured whatever it was don't pass around that little elbow, so I gathered up my tools, and here I come. I got my little hacksaw and all my little plumbing stuff. Got under that house and fixed it. Now, I guess at this point you're wondering why my husband, Edgar Allan Doolittle, wouldn't crawl under there himself and fix it. I'm gonna tell you why. Time before last, we had a plumbing problem. He crawled under that house to fix it, and he swears he just come eyeball to eyeball with a pit, cottonmouth, copperhead, diamondback, rattlesnake viper. He got so scared he went to hollering. He forgot he was under the house. He raised up to try to run out, hit his head on the pier beam, and I had to drag him out by the ankles. It's always something. It's always something. I said at that point, if there's any more plumbing to be done up under that house, I'm going to go do it myself. It's just easier. Well, we had a time before this, and I crawled under there, you know, and I was gonna fix a plumbing problem, and I swear I got plumb under there in the dark and the stank and everything else, and I come right up on the butt end of the biggest old skunk you ever did see in your life. Well, I thought about this for a minute, and I got my little taser gun out, and I said, I'm just going to tase that little sucker, because, you know, if I do, I can just sneak out of here real quiet like, and he'll never know the difference. Wrong. What somebody failed to tell me when they sold me this little taser gun is that once a victim is tased, he loses all control of everything that he previously had control of. So when I tased that little sucker right in the behind, he lost control, and every ounce of skunk juice he had just commenced to pour right in my face, in my eyeballs, in my nose, in my mouth, in my ears, in my hair. I couldn't see. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't do nothing. I couldn't do nothing. And in my mind now, I love Jesus, but in my mind, I might have been even cussing a little bit, and I shouldn't have done that. I know for sure. I commenced to hollering, help, help, help. And finally, Edgar come out. I guess he heard me, and he commenced to dragging me out by the ankles. And about the time he commenced to dragging me out, well, I forgot I had another taser in my pocket, because it's always best to be double loaded, you know. And when he commenced to dragging me out, that little taser in my pocket went off, and I tased my own self. And I swear I thought I had been tased and struck by 200 million millihertz or 1,000 grams or whatever it is of electricity, and I just went to twitching like that, just to twitching and losing control of everything that you know you're supposed to have control of. Edgar, he just kept on a dragging and a dragging. Well, about the time that he got me almost out from under this house right here, that skunk got rejuvenated. I'm going to tell you right now, that skunk got control of everything that it ever had before it got tased the first time. And when it did, it run plumb up over my head like this, down my back, and smack dab into the middle of Edgar, and sprayed Edgar too with every ounce of skunk juice it had rejuvenated in its body. Oh, I'm telling you, he smelled so bad, and I smelled so bad, and I was so dirty. And I tell you, there ain't enough tomato juice in the whole of our county to get all that skunk stink that was on us. There wasn't nary a store that would let us in to buy some more tomato juice because we smelled so darn bad. By the time that smell went away, it was 3.5 weeks. Took 3.5 weeks before my little Chihuahua Buttercup would even let us come close to her and play with her. This time I got it fixed, though. Yeah, there's a bright side to every dark story. There sure enough is. Look at here. I found Miss Doolittle's dentures. She's gonna be so happy. She's gonna be so happy. Probably be the first time she's been happy with having a daughter-in-law, but she'll be happy. I sure do thank y'all for stopping by. I hope you come back and see us. Y'all be kind to one another. I'll see you later. Bye.